is me turning left when they wanna go right. Wanna live in the black is forever white. Can I bathe in color? I just wanna play. But they're stuck in cycles covered in gray. Don't want me to be different, they just want me the same. But I don't work that way. Try to keep me inside, but your request is denied. Cause I don't work that way. Oh, they take it all and watch my spirit fade like a morning cloud that rain. And they wonder why I hide my soul, but I'm not the same. I don't work that way. Wanna dance in the sun, why's it gotta rain? Why does life always feel like I'm
Hello.
Is it back o'clock?
Are we back?
It is back o'clock, and we are doing something kind of funky. If
He says this like we haven't done this before.
If you want to join us, I'm not going to complain. JQBPGY. Pokemon Company did a pretty good job of making griefing
Not really a thing.
difficult. So, like, join the game and, like, be in the background cutscenes.
The only way I could think that you could use the Union Circle to grief, for whatever reason, not let me join. Hold on.
Are you online?
I should be online.
Yeah.
You got a little green thing and everything.
J quarterback PGY.
Hey Ian, how you doing with it not being football season?
It is the month of.
So, let's get into what we're doing tonight. It's a monograss run. Nathan has bred me up a bunch of grass eggs, and I got myself
Gregs.
something. Yeah, Gregs. Yeah.
How about I form a group and then see if you can join me?
Okay.
Are you on the network that's better back here?
I don't know.
That may.
Try 6. Oh, whatever you get it.
Okay.
6 F 6 P N 2.
PlayStation Network 2.
Is it like
Sure.
down?
Sure is taking its time.
Hope not. Let me make sure that I'm on the the correct Wi-Fi.
Unable to communicate with other consoles. Please try again later.
Make sure there's not an update.
It shouldn't let you online if there's an update.
Yeah, I'm up to date.
It's not beautiful. It's a global
Sure.
scale violence.
Yep, I'm on the correct one.
We lost
All right, let's just do a link trade and see if it do.
Hold on. Get back in the game.
dystopia.
Are you in?
On. Game wanting to be slow. Okay, I'm going to begin searching now.
And it is the same code as we've always done. A trade partner has been found.
What's that?
It's a verde.
Oh, my partner is Nate.
This is your flame body, Mon.
I was gonna say Magmar isn't a grass type.
He's not a gripe.
Can't think
Idiot.
of any grass types that have flame body.
The only grass type I can think of that would was maybe
We can take a look and see if Capsicum does. But
I was gonna say it would
don't
maybe
think
be
so.
Capsicum.
There are some you could argue for it, like things like Meganium that are meaty.
I don't think that it would make much sense if Meganium had the ability flame body.
Oh, I thought it was warm body.
Nope.
So we got that flame body, and now we got a bunch of eggs.
Yep.
And now I gotta hatch a bunch of eggs.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the other person's decision. So, do you remember what the Pokemon are that I requested? I know Capsicum was on the list.
I can pull that back up. I have the list somewhere.
Okay. Oh, that's a cool ball.
It is.
I like it when you try to put them in good balls.
The community for that kind of has a word for that. It's called baltism.
Okay. I love it.
I will say matching the Pokeball that the Pokemon are wind up in is nice, but it's not something I really go out of my way for.
Yeah. I try to prioritize it for shinies more if I can.
Yeah.
For instance, shiny Porygon goes in a Master Ball.
Because they're both purple, baby.
Purple with like kind of soft pink highlights. I have caught 2 shiny Porygons that way when I did not need Master Balls, but I put them in them.
I do have the list of things I have done, but I think we're not going to quite spoil it for the viewer yet.
Oh, okay.
I think we should let the eggs speak for themselves when they hatch.
What I've done.
I might also have some surprises.
It's also a very cool feature. You know how if the person you're trading with, if they don't have the Pokemon, it kind of does the little glowy bounce.
Yes.
It even happens to unhatched eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I can see, oh, there are a couple of Pokemon that you don't have.
That's interesting.
It is.
So I have confirmed something here. Pokorogue absolutely has stock. Does not look. Does not re-roll
Why is this Ralts
Doesn't-
named Mustang?
Doesn't re-roll randomness every time. I have been flinched 15 times in a row.
Are you like regenerating or like restoring from a save point?
Yeah.
You can save scum in this game?
Yeah. And then, yeah, so.
Oh, you can't save scum because it comes back and does the same. It pre-rolls its seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I am going to lose this fight. I cannot figure out a way to win this fight.
Yeah, that happens in roguelites.
Yeah. So,
part
Ice
of
Fang
it,
is going to
baby.
flinch. If I change out to Meryl, Waterfall flinches. Okay. Bite will OHKO. Flinch. No.
Hey, Nathan, have you seen this new Whooper?
No. I can't.
No, tell me about it, man.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's been caught.
I heard it evolves into something that's not Quagsire.
Yeah, I definitely
Bullshit.
can't.
I would like each generation to come up with a new Whooper variant. I just think they're neat.
For a minute, it looked like that's what they were doing with Meowth.
They might still be doing a lot more. I would not be surprised if we saw other versions of Meowth. We get a weird variation of each element for Meowth long before we get each element for Eevee.
Well, evolutions have always been all of the special attack.
Yeah.
And Fairy.
I think of Fairy as a special, as a type that very much leans more heavily special. There's one
But
good.
are you saying that for the longest time, Playrough being the only physical fairy move made you think that it was a specially oriented type? I can't imagine that.
Honestly, yes, but the fact that it got an evolution made me think that, yeah. You know, whatever.
Young goose. There's no need to feel down. I said young goose.
That young goose, you are totally brown.
The song currently playing by Approaching Nirvana is Mount Elbert, which is a place I've been in real life.
There's a real life place called Albert.
Mount Elbert. It's a mountain that I have climbed before my health issues got so fucked up that I don't really do much backpacking anymore.
And where is Mount Albert?
It's in Colorado. It is right next to a mountain called Mount Massive.
Well, you know, it's hard to live up to that, so, you know, Albert does his best.
They are the first and third highest peaks in Colorado. The second highest peak is a technical climb. And so people don't backpack over it. But Elbert and Massive are both totally crossable, summitable on foot. And all three mountains are very close to one another.
It's kind of how mountains work.
Kind of like how Oklahoma has the world's shortest mountain and the tallest hill right next to each other. They're like a foot apart in height, not in distance. They're not that close.
I gotta say, if they were a foot apart, they'd probably be considered the same.
They would be the same mountain. You're not wrong. But you can totally stand on the top of the tallest hill and jump higher than mountains.
Rusty, I can jump higher than any mountain. Mountains can't jump.
We got one more.
Should be last year. Eh.
Okay. Thank you for the spare Magmar. And
I got it from the Magmart.
don't forget that I have it if you want it back, because it will absolutely get gobbled up by the next run we do if you're not careful.
I specifically traded it to you because I did not care about it.
Okay.
Damn. Don't care about your Magmars?
And, I got it at the Magmart. It's not exactly, the highest quality. Now, if I had gone to Mags R Us, that might have been worth keeping.
Let's see.
Oh, Rusty, what is that Smoliv doing in your party? Don't worry about it. It's not in my party yet, but it's in box 1.
Did you get it from the Smoliv Garden?
No.
Rusty's running, and running.
Magmar is level 60. It's not okay.
All it has to do is have the ability Flame Body.
Yep.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Oh, what's this?
What? No.
He sure did hatch fast, huh?
Huh, yeah.
How did you do that?
Well, you see, Rusty, I hatched Rowlet eggs until one turned out shiny.
And
then I
then
stage scummed
then
and
you
traded it over to you.
He has had this thing.
You do not know how long I've been sitting on this egg. Fun fact: I did not hatch it in my main game. There was a very brief window where Ian's last egg run he did. I was going through that save and just catching a bunch of legendaries so I could have them. And I thought, while I'm doing it, I'll hatch eggs, and if I get a shiny one, I'll move it over. And guess what? That's when I did it. I did 5 months of egg hatching in my main file, nothing. And finally got it in Ian's file.
It's my good luck.
All of your good luck exploded onto Nathan for the couple of minutes he was playing it.
Yeah.
And now you're back to bad luck.
Yeah. You should go take a look at that Rowlet, by the way.
Okay.
I think it's not quite as cool as I could have made it, just because I was kind of doing it on another file.
I mean, it's up speed, down special, which is what you want.
Yes.
It's a very, very good nature.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it hatched with the hidden ability or anything like that. I think there was a chance at it. It should have at least several perfect IVs. I don't think it's completely perfect, but
Man, that's awesome.
it's green.
You really like breeding up a shiny for these runs.
I try and do fun ones every now and again.
Every now and again.
Lotad! Lotad will have a chance at its hidden ability Own Tempo and will hatch knowing the egg moves Synthesis, Counter, Tickle, and Teeter Dance. It will have a minimum of 3 perfect IVs and will be of the Calm nature, which is plus special defense minus attack.
I don't hate the Rowlet, but I am trying to hatch eggs faster.
I understand that.
That Rowlet is going straight into my party as soon as the.
Yes. And I only bred you one Rowlet.
Right.
It was that one. Because I knew that one was the one you were going
I
to
was wondering why the math wasn't mathing quite right when you did 3 of each, but the number wasn't quite coming out. That makes sense.
Because I pulled a sneaky on you.
Yeah.
He did pull a sneaky on you.
So some of these are going to be copies, chat.
Yeah. I was free to, there should be at least 3 of each remaining one.
So that I can choose base
Which one
stats
do you
and
like?
stuff.
It gives them a couple of options for the ability, is a big one. Applin has a chance that its hidden ability Bulletproof and will hatch knowing the egg moves Defense Curl, Rollout, Recycle, and Sucker Punch. It will have a minimum of 2 perfect IVs, and its nature will be Modest, which is plus special attack minus attack. Kind of figured you would be leaning toward one of the special evolutions.
I like all of the evolutions. I might actually use all 3 Applins. Although, no, I will only use 2 because I only have access to 2 in this one. I don't have the DLC in my,
If you need me to
my-
trade you an apple, I can do that.
Do you have access to the apples and the Pokemon even if you don't have the DLC?
I think Applin is in the base game. I don't remember.
Applin is, but the 3rd evolution that's only in.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
Kitakami is the only place where you can get the sweet apple.
Right, but can I get the Kitakami evolution into this game without the DLC?
I don't see why not.
So the old versions of the game update to allow the new Pokemon in them.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to trade the eggs to you.
Oh.
Chat, good news. I just saw it on my camera here. The psoriasis that's on my arms, I went to my dermatologist today, and we've got a plan to get rid of it.
Excellent.
I keep saying yes, but only on these Applins. Yes, I want to nickname it.
Applin lives in an apple.
What?
Did you know? Wait a minute. Is it called Apple Inn because it's in Apple? Oh my god!
Why do they call it apple in when you when you apple in the hot food of
Can you apple out eat the hot food?
What do we got that's taken so long to hatch? It's always my bottom slot. The Applins were real quick.
Didn't tell you, dude.
I mean, process of elimination.
No, I don't remember what I put on the list.
Yeah. I mean, we really only have
There are 2 options. I don't see either of them being particularly high step counts.
That
That
Rowlet
Rowlet
really
hatched
was.
immediately because it was like on the verge of hatching.
Yeah.
You had to take 1 egg cycle, maybe 2.
I fucked it. That's just-
Oh. Go time!
Or my personal favorite.
That is a
voice.
Pokemon with a lid.
It is a Pokemon with a lid.
Toad's cool!
Haha.
Toad School will know the egg moves Tickle, Leech Seed, Toxic, and Knockoff. Will have a minimum of 4 perfect IVs and will be a timid nature. Just plus speed minus attack. Also, the Tickler 3.
You're ticking me off.
Better than tickling you off?
Stop that.
You must never be fooled by imitation.
And Capsicid. Capsicid
He's the kid.
will have a chance at its hidden ability Klutz and will hatch knowing the egg moves Worry Seed, Rollout, Ingrain, and Leech Seed. It will have a minimum of 2 perfect IVs and its nature will be Modest, which is plus special attack minus attack.
That's everything, right?
That should be every month.
Well, I've got one more egg. We sorry chat for the 30 minutes of just doing this.
No, we're not sorry.
I'm not actually all that sorry. I'm glad you got to see that
Yeah.
Rowlet live.
Yeah.
That's true and fair.
No, I kind of like this. This is one of the fun parts of the egg locks that I've done,
It's the
and
reveal.
it's kid.
I like his little twofer.
He got a little.
He
I don't
looks
know.
like he's still got an egg.
I was say I don't know if it's supposed to be a tooth or if it's like supposed to look like just like a pacifier.
I'm gonna say he's kind of like a little tooth, maybe a little beak.
Yeah, because he's baby.
So we want Applin to be special, yes.
I kind of built it so that it would be special. I kind of assumed that you would be leaning toward Hydra.
Yeah, and Hydrapple is very special.
Yeah, I like Hydrapple a lot. Shiny Applin is one of the only Pokemon that I've hunted for and haven't been successful with it yet. I cannot get the trick to work. I know about it. It just does not go automatically for me the way it's supposed to. The sit your Miraidon at the base of the tree and let it go until it finds a shiny, and just let it go. It just stops.
Like
Going.
Elsa.
I would say, frozen up in this bitch.
No. It stops spawning them. It doesn't spawn them like it's supposed to. Okay, so also special attack for this.
I would say the big thing is you may not want the one that has Klutz. Looks like
all
that
three
has
of them have Klutz.
Damn,
That's fine.
damn, you lost that roll 3 times. Did it have a chance that it's hidden?
That is the hidden.
Oh, damn.
No, I won the roll 3 times.
It's like 60% chance.
I'll get a ability capsule.
I can also trade you one.
It's not like they're hard to get a hold of in these games.
Ability patches take a little work, and that's what you would need, but
So, what is the non-hidden ability?
either chlorophyll or insomnia.
Okay. Kind of want chlorophyll to kind of be working towards a sun team for this.
That's generally what you'd want on it.
Let me show you who I am and what I've done.
Running and running and running, running and running, running and running, running.
Many things, but I have never seen just somebody who could feel me.
Good God, it's taking so long. There we go. Just have to bitch about it a little bit.
Verde is going to have calves for days. Your friends are going to be like, what is your diet? And you're going to be like, eggs.
Speaking of a guy that's just running. Yeah, this little bastard.
We do love a toad school around here.
He's great.
He's a gooby little guy.
He is a gooby little goober.
So I've got a toad school and a lotad to hatch.
Maybe people will think she's got something that's alright. I think I'll pass this time
I wish I had a dog to ride on.
away over the ocean, away
So does Arden.
to the horizon.
Oof.
They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the stream. I'm not okay. I could do more than this.
One egg left.
One egg. One egg rule them all.
So we got down attack, up special def. They're all going to be the same nature.
All the same. The big one should be your ability. It looks like they're all rain-ish.
Own tempo.
One is own tempo. That's the hidden ability. I think that rain dish is actually better, but you may want to run own tempo if you're really leaning toward a sun team.
Here's the thing. Run a double weather mod.
I mean, I ran double weather on Stadium and it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
But
Give
I think it's kind of a wash anyway.
just give anybody that can learn it weather ball and run with it. Because they've given weather ball a much bigger distribution now.
Yeah, I noticed that weather ball is on a lot of things. Now that
Yeah.
cast form isn't in the game.
And suddenly it's a good move when it's not exclusive to cast form.
Hold up a minute. A high damage move that changes effect based on the weather that you want it to have is a good move.
It's crazy to think about.
It's kind of almost like a proto Terra move in some ways.
And Toad School just always has Mycelium Might, so there's really the only difference is IVs, I think, on that one.
If I have one with an obviously different IV, I'll grab it. 56676. 55676. 56676. All right. And we'll move this guy here, and we'll move in my secret last guy.
Oh my gosh, a shiny Smoliv!
Look at it.
I've always preferred black olives to green olives.
I hate olives,
Yeah, olives aren't good.
but I like small olives.
So I think black olives are good. I'm not a fan of green.
Now, are all my guys gonna die? Oh man.
Yes.
It's level 1. That thing's probably like level 4.
XP share is on, right?
I think you can't turn it off. Drink him.
My perfect son.
Black hole sun.
Black olive sun.
Damn it, that's better.
What about pimento son?
Won't you come?
Stop that.
And wash away the. What does he say? Wash away the rain?
Yeah.
That's. Whatever.
I want to fight this duck.
Don't do it. Don't be a hero.
Duck him up.
I'm getting ducked on.
What the duck?
He's ducking me up.
I have been ducked.
So, is this small of the one that you caught in the wild, or did you breed it?
It is one I caught in the wild. I do not breed shinies.
Do you know where you found it?
Yeah, naturally where it goes.
Kind of there near
Yeah,
The-
just outside of the thing.
the bug gym
Yeah.
town, whose name escapes me.
Then you need to be a little worried about. Well, no, because you dreaded it over when it'll listen to you. So never mind, because they really reworked how listening to you works. So never mind me. I'm the dummy.
Everything's learning absorb.
Well,
Congratulations, it's a team of grass types. It is very funny to me that you decided of the types that you wanted to do 2 runs of, you picked grass, which isn't the worst choice, but Ice better hopes that something happens to it. Shiny Tappy Boo, huh?
yeah, that's rad as hell.
31 angry too for the attack.
That
What
is
happened?
rad as hell.
And hatched a shiny Tappy Bulu in
Kokoro.
Kokoro.
I was gonna say hatched a shiny Takbubulu doesn't make sense.
I hatched a not shiny Takataka right before it.
Keep hatching Pokemon that don't hatch from eggs. This Pokerogue game is unnatural.
It's okay. I was flinched twice in a row. He hit Supersonic and I immediately hurt myself. He flinched me twice in a row by Sonic. Or Astonish. It was a sure, too bad. Okay. Answer that. Ooh.
Lotad is no longer the tickler.
The Tickler still has Tickle. I might try to maintain that through the run because I'm not going to nickname it.
Yeah.
Didn't I do that?
I believe you. Your goal was to use tickle in every
In every gym.
gym.
Yeah. Waste of
which is a good pick.
Thank you. Oh, I just here.
Okay, now I'm gonna fight some trainers.
Defeat the baby.
Baby, the baby, the baby, the baby.
Actually, I think his Toro shirt is very cool.
A lion. Oh, he doesn't have a bird move yet. Let's try to get him. Ha!
Oh,
Oh no.
Bugglestrug. So the ball that Rowlet hatched in is a friend ball, which is one of the
Which is one of the what?
Apper balls.
Yes.
You missed!
No, I'm gonna die.
Three feet in
Oh,
front
thank
of you.
God. It's a rock move.
Is a rock move.
I thought I was gonna miss again. I was like, you son of a bitch. That did not give me much XP.
The trainers should give you more EXP, but
Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a lot.
I feel like I got more XP from the Psyducks. I know there's another trainer over there. I got it.
you got it. You doing a mono steel run, Ian?
Yes.
Oh, you need to steel yourself without something like that.
I'm about to steal fucking that.
Go, go, buddy, you can do it.
Oh my god, I have missed it 3 times. Oh my god, why do I even try to press a fucking rock move? Oh, it's 80 accuracy. Jesus. Okay.
It's a
Cheese
4 out of
it,
5
it's
hit.
the pigs.
Don't think I'm hitting 4 out of 5 times with it so far.
I wish there was a good clip on YouTube of Mabel from Gravity Falls screaming, "Oh my gosh, a pig," because I wanted to play it every time the Lechonk shows up.
I'm gonna kill this little guy. Ha! Oh, wait, it's part poison.
It is.
I forgot.
Still probably your best. You will take 4 hits.
I agree.
Give me 5. A low roll, it might not live. Or it might live.
Nah, it's gonna take 4.
You got the goo!
Yeah, that whoopee slime.
Oh my god, this Shroomish is walling me.
Shroomish, a grass type.
It is. Yeah, bugs and ice are going to be my challenge on this run.
I think ice is probably going to be the most difficult type. Rock probably won't be particularly easy. Bug is probably going to have its moments where it's like, yeah, I'm kind of struggling. Though you've already done a bug run.
I'm not particularly worried about fire.
And you've already done a fire run. You were Candidas.
That was in,
And that was a generation.
yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make the gyms in this run easier. We don't have a fire gym. We do have a fire sports car.
That's true.
Oh, hey, Peck's going to help with the bugs. Okay, whew.
And you are Flying Terra.
Yep.
Though you can't use that yet.
I will be able to use it before I need it.
I guess that should have been the other thing you looked at when you were looking at Mons is whether or not they have the Terra types you want.
Okay, I'm done here.
You didn't think of that until just now.
I think it defaults to their first type.
It's
No.
random.
No, it's
When you
just
catch
random.
them, it's random. I thought when you hatch them, it defaulted to their first type.
Nope.
No, it's just random.
Okay.
It's a 50-50. Toxic is just better.
Yeah.
Give me the hell out of that.
I wanted to have all these moves.
Rusty, he's encountering 4 move slot syndrome.
It's terrible. Sure.
That should be my disease. If Sleepy Bitch disease is Rusty's disease, then 4 move slot syndrome is mine.
Do I drop absorb?
I mean, it's not like you're hurting for a grass stab on your team.
Well, yeah, and I guess I don't really. Toad School doesn't hit hard. That's not what it's for.
It's got decent special attack, but it's kind of supposed to be that special tank. Toad School and Cruel have the same stats as Tentacool and Tentacool.
Leech
they're-
Seed, Toxic, and Knockoff being... Well, Knockoff is physical.
Yeah.
Do I drop Knockoff? It's such a high base damage for this early in the game, but it's not really...
The thing is, you're not going to be fighting very many things with items. And
Good.
it's more of a utility move.
Yeah.
I think I dropped Knockoff.
Knockoff is a cool thing to have
It-
early in game if you are a dark type.
I was
Because-
so excited for such a high base damage move to start with, but I've got low attack on a middling attacker anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I mean I have. I've dropped Knockoff. That's what the decision is made.
Wait, try that Bulu.
Okay, I'm gonna fight this duck and then I'm gonna move on to some trainers further down the line.
What the duck? What is the theme? Just things you have shinies of?
Yes.
I can't get into that cave until I have Miraidon jump, right?
You may be able to.
There are a lot of places you can get that
with
the
the-
game doesn't intend for you to get to right now.
Um,
The main way to do that would be like battle warps.
yeah.
There is probably a way to get there just because this game is janky as hell.
Yeah.
But I don't
But
think you are intended to get back there until you have Rhydon
Yeah.
upgrade a little bit.
Yeah. I was thinking about if it was the flamethrower TM grabbing that early for Capsay Kid, but I don't think it's realistic. I'm not trying to like glitch around.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cheat in that way. She's going to be giving us tips and tricks for 1,000 years.
I've liked you for 1,000 years, 1,000 years. I've liked you for 1,000 years, 1,000 years.
So up Lotad. Lotad's one of my favorite guys.
You know what that song is named, Ian?
1,000 years.
Nope.
What?
It's named Scott Pilgrim.
Did it come out when the movie came out?
No. The book is based on that song.
Oh. Did not know that.
By the band Plumtree.
That's very funny.
Yeah. The name of the song is the girls in the band, or one of the girls in the band, misheard the name Todd Ingram, who is the third evil ex-boyfriend.
Interesting. Hoppip spotted.
Anemone spotted.
I've got two whole Pokemon. I've got 6, idiot.
No, you're thinking of a guy that has 2 knives. I gotta tell you, fellas, this is really great. Yeah! Rusty didn't fall for it because it's not a water type yet.
I thought about it.
Thought about it.
I mean, Absorb is not the wrong move, but I think Water Gun does hit a little bit harder.
It does. Absorb is real low BP in exchange for a little bit of healing.
Yeah, lets you drink them. Oh, Rusty's gonna kick your ass.
Get squirted on, dog. Get the water bottle. He's been a bad boy.
That's right, get off the couch. It's a thing you have to say to a bad dog and JD Vance.
That one got me. Point. Oh god, the memes have been. What?
Wow, my 2 Pokemon. You got fucked up by a weird... What is Lotad?
I've always thought it was kind of frog adjacent.
He's a little.
But I think the true answer is it's a Kappa.
The true answer is he's just a little guy.
He's his own thing. Bonsley spotted. I can catch
How
this
did
in
you
my
even
mono
spot
grass
it?
run.
I thought it was just a tree.
I can get this in my mono grass run because it's clearly a grass type. Oh no. Nothing.
Nothing.
It did an entire point of damage, Rusty. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing.
I think I'm gonna enjoy this run.
That's right. Paldea is grass and you're gonna mow it.
a lot of my friends do frequently enjoy grass.
First of all, how dare you?
I gotta say, Rusty, with the whole ponytail and beard combo, you're not beating the like I like grass allegations.
I don't not look like a weedman.
Like, I don't like to judge people by their appearance, but
I have a really good vocabulary, but trip over my words all the time.
I'm just saying, you don't not look like you belong in a gang solving mysteries with a giant mutt.
I'm real bad or good at puns, depending on how you define good and bad at puns. I put off real dad who gets baked on the weekend vibes. I know what I'm about.
My grass type just learned Exord.
You have been going absolutely ham on Poke Rogue, huh?
I lost a run.
I hear that happens.
Yeah, not normally that early.
Rusty, are you worth your salt?
I think so.
Aren't plants like not supposed to get salt?
I'm sure it'll be fine. That Hoppip is like, I'm part of it too.
Did you have to salt the earth so nothing would grow again? You gotta salt it.
Oh, yuck. Gonna be honest, I was expecting a fighting type out of this. Did I get the own temp? Oh, it's own tempo. That doesn't do anything.
Makes you so you don't get confused. Pretty nice.
I'm trying to get one that doesn't let you get asleep. Smoliv will wake up faster.
It halves the sleep count.
Ding.
Rusty knew he had a free turn there.
You did?
Free turn, and I hate yawn spam, and so this is my counter to that. Ha, 420.
It really is the grass run.
So I got to tell a story about camp.
Yeah.
First of all, we had a really sad event. Our ranger had a stroke at the beginning of the summer. He's doing much better now. In fact, it would not surprise me if he's back home. He will probably be back to work by next year. He's on trajectory to make a full recovery pretty soon. But we needed a ranger, and so our boss, the owner, the director of the camp's father, is a ranger at another camp, or a retired ranger at another camp. Our boss grew up like living on camps, and so his dad came out and was helping to kind of fill in the gaps. And one time, I was in the front office talking to some of my friends about the anime Delicious in Dungeon. And while we were talking about it, our boss's dad came in. And he was just kind of hanging out while we were talking about it. And then I needed to go, so I left, and he ended up needing to go at about the same time. So we walked out, and he was like, "So what show are you guys talking about in there?" So I had to explain to my boss and good friend's dad what delicious in dungeon was, who is like an ancient old man at this point.
Yeah.
Would not be out at camp if it weren't for like the dire emergency of like not having a ranger.
Usually, what? Probably.
Gotta be 70s.
Yeah.
I do like it when an elderly person gets involved in the activities of the youth. I love me and my streaming grandmas or whatever.
Oh yeah. How many Swift teams do you think I'm gonna get?
They love Swift being kind of one of those early game. You're learning how to Pokemon moves.
Well, it's good for dealing with one of the worst things Pokemon decided to do, which was
Accuracy and evasion.
yeah, which was have accuracy be it.
But like, if they ever need to show what a TM does,
Yeah.
Swift is often what they'll turn to.
Yeah. And for the record, I'll just finish that thought. I don't mind that moves have accuracy. I think that's really good. The
You think
raising,
changing accuracy?
raising and lowering accuracy should never have been a thing. If you take that mechanic out of the game right now, Pokemon is a better game for it.
I'm okay with raising accuracy. It maybe shouldn't be so easy to lower.
Yeah. I'd even see that. Raise.
If like Sand Attack were like an 80 accuracy move.
Sand Attack needs to be whatever accuracy or lower Hypnosis is. But like, sure. Fire Blast being 85 accuracy is part of the game. But like, hey, suddenly I hit you with Sand Attack, and now, I just don't think that's a good.
For the record, I don't think accuracy is particularly debilitating. Even if if you do the math, even if you go like to minimum accuracy, you still have a pretty good chance of hitting.
I have 20 potions. I don't need more potions.
You could have more potions though.
Yeah, you could have it all. My empire of dirt.
Are you ready for your first real important battle of the game? Probably second, I guess. Fine. Are you ready for your first Terra battle?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. No, you ain't.
A fruitful battle? Is that because this is a grass run? Lol. Haha, even. My bird is better than your bird.
Rusty, you can't go around comparing your birds.
We'll let the battle decide.
Not in public.
Ah!
Wait a minute, I'm sensing a mixing of the generations here.
No, all three of the starters are birds.
Torchic's the fire starter.
What do I do about a palm?
You could do kind of a all reptilian theme with starters as well. I mean, Servine's.
Yeah, snakes are reptiles.
I mean, he's kind of, the furthest one out of the shape there. But you've got
Snakes are reptiles.
Yeah.
That's just correct. Do something like Squirtle, Servine, Fuecoca.
Yeah.
I love how they just have Nemona just absolutely blast you with this thing before you've unlocked it.
I kind of wish they would do more fights where you're at such a clear disadvantage, but in a good battle system. What I'm saying is I want to do the what's his name, the Volo fight in a good battle system.
This Palmy just can't do anything, huh?
I think it can only use electric moves.
Yep.
But yes, that is the way to cheese this.
Well, this this strategy is here to avenge all of Ian's bad luck. Oh, it's electric type. It can't be paralyzed.
It's also just already poisoned.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's a drop of water in the ocean that is my bad luck.
You could do nothing.
Good day.
Absolutely dumpstered that rat.
It's a marmot. A marmot. I think I saw a marmot today.
Today?
Yeah, today.
I've seen a marmot like on a mountain.
There was on the road that runs behind my work, some sort of furry creature crossing the road, and it was definitely too big to be a squirrel or something like that, and it was definitely not like a dog or a cat.
Was a mark.
My guess is it was something like a woodchuck.
I got yelled at by a raccoon last weekend.
Excellent.
It literally shouted. It was like, "Ha!" I guess barked is probably the right word, but
For a raccoon, I really do think getting yelled at is correct.
Are marmots can be possibly native to Oklahoma? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure marmots are native to Oklahoma. But my guess it was probably a woodchuck.
how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
7.
We are in the habitat barely, but we are in the habitat range for a woodchuck, so could be. I couldn't. Like I said, I was far enough away that I couldn't get a great look at it, but it was definitely not a dog, not a cat, too big to be a squirrel.
I got the ARC phone.
It's not an ARC phone.
It is.
It's not an ARC phone case. You can't speed speed dial God on that phone.
Is winter uniform what we're going with for this run?
The thing you should go with for this run is go over to Blueberry Academy and get their shit, because their shit is so much better
I'm not paying
for
whatever,
internet.
$60 for it for this version. I've got it on the other version.
Oh, right. You only got it on one.
I've only got the
forgot.
base game for the stream games. I don't intend to do the DLC on these monotype runs, so
Well, there goes my joke.
oh hey, olive kind of works. Whoops. Are any of these good? Gosh, this takes forever to load in. Okay.
The clothing menu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The clothing menu is, for some reason, the worst menu in the game.
Ooh, I could get this spicy pepper hat to go with my Cap Stay Kid.
Ah, that's cute. I like that one.
Yeah, I think this is a decent look too. I think I'm going to skip on glasses. There's a backpack store somewhere around here, right?
I'm sure. You're in Misagoza.
You Sagosa. We all Sagosa.
Mesa Goza D's nuts.
I am looking through the Oklahoma Wildlife Department's list of mammals that are native to Oklahoma, and a woodchuck is really the only thing I can see that would be matching what I saw. That's what I would guess.
Damn, you really were on that shit.
Well, I'm getting the feeling that this list is not comprehensive. But
So I got my olive-themed gear to match my olive. I got my
and for the
Capsaicin
record,
Kit Kat.
a woodchuck is a type of marmot. So I was not incorrect in calling it a marmot.
Well then.
95% accuracy is the worst accuracy in the fucking game.
I'm sorry, Ian. Do you think the star effect happens, or is that a video game thing?
I think they can just do that.
People with psychic powers like are a thing. In
Yeah, they
this.
do canonically exist.
Yeah.
And it's not just early gen weirdness.
Yeah.
The one guy from the DLC of Sword and Shield can do it.
My little idiot nose thing died. This bitch is all powerful. Looks at the people with the Team Star helmets. You guys have Team Star written all over you.
Never mind.
You go. You got it.
Don't.
Look at that.
He's also balloon shaped.
Look at that Terra.
You could argue the balloons are rowlet shaped.
But since the Terra takes away its grass type, you're no longer allowed to use it, right?
No, that's not the way the game works. That's not what we're doing. Your Pokemon burns so bright. Actually, burning my Pokemon is one of the only things I'm worried about in this game. But I don't appreciate your tone, to be honest. God, I wish I didn't have to use these purple pants.
They're so much better than the orange pants.
I like the violet more than I like the scarlet.
Oh, for sure. I don't like the decision to say you have to have a variation of the school uniform forever. I would almost rather you have a uniform that automatically swaps on when you go inside, and then let you customize what you want outside. But like they've got a bunch of outfits that just are impossible to look good because they clash with the colors that you are required to wear. Know what I'm saying?
I do.
I get you.
It's like they could have looked at design language and made the only things you can buy stuff that complements what we're making you wear. But they didn't even do that.
Clavel definitely looks better in purple.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of the two, purple looks better.
Rusty says about his favorite color.
No, the orange is just objectively bad.
It is ugly.
And
Why is Jack running at 3 times the frames as everybody else in the room? Christ the Spider-Verse looking ass.
I gotta say, with the green in her hair, she might make the better grass trainer.
damn, dude. You do him like that?
She doesn't have any grass types yet.
I think I found a piece of
Gotta explore a bit on your own, dude. You can now move about the cabin. I mean, the school.
I have a mission for you.
Should I choose to accept it?
I have a picnic-based mission for you.
A picnic basket?
It would be very funny if our room was just like, hey, boo boo.
You're not wrong. That would be very funny if he just said, hey, boo-boo, all the time. Sorry if you wanted to see all of those things. I don't care. Is that what this...
Yeah, watch literally any of our other playthroughs of this game.
This run is not about the story. This run is about solving the puzzle.
If you are watching on YouTube, it's like to your right or something.
Yeah.
You gotta chew first.
Nate, what's your favorite
Did you turn on skip movies?
No. I turned on fast text.
What's your favorite media that Yogi Bear has ever been in? Mine is probably Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Did you look that up or did you know it already?
Oh, I absolutely knew.
I think he has been on Grim Adventures of Billy.
Yeah.
A lot of Hanna-Barbera characters have.
Yeah, they.
There's a whole last episode where he, Encino Man's Fred Flintstone.
But like they very much are making him out like an addict.
I can't say that I have actually consumed a whole lot of Yogi Bear. It's a bit before my time, and I say that as an old cartoon guy.
You were not. God, what Yogi Bear must have been.
I'm sure like it was like a Boomerang like thing I could have watched on Boomerang. But,
yeah, but it would have been like I think our mom's age.
Yeah.
Like watched Yogi Bear.
So I guess by default, the 3D live action quote unquote movie with Justin Timberlake. I haven't actually watched that, but it's very funny to me that Justin Timberlake was the voice of. I think he's the voice of Boo Boo.
Yeah, boo boo.
Justin Timberlake's not actually a terrible voice.
He is terrible.
Like he's not a good guy, but I don't think you
Dan
can.
Aykroyd is Yogi. Justin Timberlake is Boo Boo.
I don't know if you can be that famous and be a good person. Especially for as long and the way that Justin Timberlake came up.
I mean, Dolly Parton exists.
Look at the 2010 live action Yogi Bear movie. Anna Faris is the girl. Having never seen this movie, knowing nothing about the movie, I can say Anna Faris is the girl, and that is like the totality of her character.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only other name I recognized is T.J. Miller as Ranger Jones.
T.J. Miller, also an asshole, right?
As I understand it, I think he's kind of a
Kind of a chungus.
maybe one of those guys who got sex pesty, if I'm remembering correctly.
Do you have to do any of the lessons to complete the game?
Nope.
In the trivia section for the 2010 Yogi Bear movie, many students of Dawes Butler, the original voice of Yogi Bear, sent Dan Aykroyd tapes of Butler explaining how to do Yogi's voice. Dan Aykroyd refused to listen to any of the tapes, preferring to do his own take on the classic character.
That sucks.
Under the quote-unquote goofs section, the uniforms of Rangers Smith and Jones. I didn't know that there were two Rangers. I don't know if the Ranger from Yogi, like the original cartoon, had a name other than the Ranger.
He probably did, but
The uniforms of Rangers Smith and Jones indicate that Jellystone is a national park, where the mayor would have no jurisdiction, thus invalidating the central conflict. Crazy credits! The Warner Bros. Logo is made of wood and partly painted green. The soundtrack features Lasagna by Weird Al Yankovic, which is a parody of La Bamba.
That is the most normal thing that you've said in all of this.
Ironic that it's Weird Al Yankovic being the most normal. But yes, a silly version of a very famous song.
Can we make a Weird Al cover band called Normal Al Yankovic?
Wait, would that just be singing Weird Al songs but the original versions of them?
Yeah, but singing them as Weird Al.
Like with that kind of nasally Weird Al voice?
Yeah. Sing Gangster's Paradise, but as Weird Al.
Yeah.
But
I guess dibs on Bermuda Schwartz.
I guess. Okay. We should throw up a little content warning here. I guess for this last little bit, we said the word weird a lot,
Oh yeah.
and if you ask certain people on the internet, that's the new N word.
Yeah. That's just doing a hate crime or something.
Yeah.
If you think calling you weird is the new N-word, you're weird.
Our vice president candidate fucked a couch. We're not weird.
And now IMDb is suggesting to me a bunch of contemporary movies that are just remakes of classic cartoons, such as The Smurfs and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I was gonna say, I bet it was Alvin and the Chipmunks. The guy that plays the bad guy in the Alvin and Chipmunks movies, who I cannot think of the actor's name.
Yeah, but I can see his face.
Yeah. But I can remember his character's name. His character's name is Ian.
Huh.
But he's like the manager who is like, no.
David Cross.
Yeah, Dave Cross.
Yeah. There's a picture, or there's an image of him playing Melee with the guy who plays Saul Goodman, Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, there's a picture out there of him playing Melee with Bob Odenkirk that really tickles me.
It was at like a launch event for, it might have been like an E3 or something. But yeah.
Do you think Saul Goodman has an alter ego that's Luna Badwoman?
Probably not. That would be his drag name.
That's better than
Yep.
alter ego. You're right.
I have seen the photo. Yeah.
The other GameCube celebrity interaction that I always liked was Amy Lee from Evanescence
Carrying the game.
playing Donkey Kong.
Or,
playing Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Ian, you asked about Florence and
I'm
the
gonna post
Machine
it in
in Dragon Age on
What?
Discord. Favorable LD, go away.
Have we banned him already? I can take care of
It
it.
hasn't auto banned.
I can take care of it.
Thank you.
Why is he looking?
But yeah, Ian, you asked about Florence and the Machine in Dragon Age. Florence and the Machine keeps on doing really, really great shit for like high-profile games. Kind of out of nowhere. Like she does the intro to Final Fantasy, the one, what's the boys road trip?
14? No, 14's the.
14's the online one, so it's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florence and the Machine keeps on doing like really, really good either like covers or original songs for like AAA games.
So I got to credits and I was kind of and I grabbed my phone to like do something and I'm like, hold on, this is Florence and the Machine.
And if you haven't seen the intro crawl to the Final Fantasy game, it's good. And I think it is made good in large part because of the music selection.
Yeah.
It's not just Florence and the Machine is here because she's a big name and everybody made all the money ever. It was an intentional choice.
Yeah.
It's good. You should watch. You should play that Final Fantasy game. It's very good.
I have started playing it and gotten decently into it. I need to go back and like pick it up again.
And not just you, Ian. I mean you, chat. You should play the Final Fantasy game.
You were talking to the whole of the internet.
Yes. It is maybe the most interesting. I don't want to say it's the best one because that's way subjective. I know that most interesting is still subjective, but it's a little bit less so. I think it is one of the most interesting Final Fantasy games.
The combat is odd, but good.
It feels like a button masher,
Yeah.
but it's not a button masher. You've got to get out of the mindset that you're mashing buttons because it's extremely tactical. And it's maybe the biggest complaint about it is that it feels different than it is. But it is very, very good. And once you get out of that mindset and you start like learning how to play the game, and stop button mashing, the combat is also very deep and interesting. It's just got it's incongruous with its vibes. If this whole live stream thing ever becomes the kind of thing that we get like paid to do, it's one of the playing through the interesting Final Fantasy games is like on the list of things we're gonna do. It's probably never gonna happen because it's so big. Like unless it's our job, we're probably not gonna hit that one.
Yeah.
But it's on the long list. We'll say the short list of things that like we're going to do. We have active plans for. But that Final Fantasy game is on the long list.
Okay, so we talked about Justin Timberlake being kind of a actually decent voice actor. Not a good person. Not saying he's good. He did a Tiny Desk concert a couple of months ago at this point that was actually pretty good. I have gotten to the point where it's like I struggle with like, should I listen to people who are shitty, or can I do Death of the Author? And I'll be real, it's subjective. He's kind of a shitty person, so I'll acknowledge it and say I like some.
If you don't consume any media that was made by jerks, you'll never consume anything.
Yeah.
You've gotta make your own line wherever it is.
Yeah. Like Justin Timberlake, I'll acknowledge. Yeah, kind of an asshole. But that happens in life. But again, he got famous when he was really young in a not great way. I don't think there was a good chance for him the way that NSYNC and then the rest of his career took off. I think that's how people's minds get melted.
Do we want to do Cloth and then Bug Gym and then Grass Gym?
The speed run, even if they don't do the rest of the Titans, always do Cloth to get the boost. It's that good. So I would always, I would say, do whatever way you want, but Cloth probably will make your life easier. Doing Cloth quicker. as early as possible.
Okay.
So you can skip this cutscene and never have it happen if you just jump off. Like you take Maridon and just kind of jump off to the right or left, and you don't go into it. But anyway, also he and NSYNC did the Trolls movies, which my understanding is they're okay children's movies.
I thought that they were legit good children's movies. Probably not great for adults the way a lot of like Pixar movies are good for adults too. It's not that kind of good, but
and then maybe I'm a little out of the loop on that. But the problem is the song that they did from that movie is actually good. Like the song that all of NSYNC did for that movie is actually good. It keeps when I get far enough in the auto-created playlist that YouTube does for me while I'm working. It's one of the ones that's on there, and it's legit good. The other weirdly good song to come from a children's movie. This one's not as weird because it's Pharrell, but the song that he did for the newest Despicable Me, if you haven't listened to that song, go listen to it. I think it's called Double Life. It is legitimately like a good song.
I knew it was going to be a water move. That's why I did what I did.
You're so fucking big brain.
Shit, it knows Peck.
It is. Peck does have kind of wide distribution.
Ah, I crit.
Good crit.
I agree, it was a good crit.
Aracuda.
Shit, it's a bird. I'm bad at those.
You are kind of bad at those.
My apple's slow. No.
Yeah, they're not fast. I crit.
What move did I just accidentally click through?
Defense curl.
I guess we're committed
Okay.
because we got defense curl, and now we're doing it.
Okay. So
Rollout is big now.
I have a question, Nathan.
Yes.
How do I do this? So I want Houndoom to learn Sunny Day.
Okay.
Got Bite and Howl are the two moves that I care least about for this.
I would do it over Bite because it already knows Snarl.
Yeah. But like if it weren't Snarl, like it's like, well, do I do over Bite and then Howl is
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
then Howl would be useless. So I guess I would
Yeah.
do it over Howl.
yeah. That is kind of the conundrum.
Like technically, you could still use Howl in doubles to boost your partner. So it's not like a worthless pick, but that's pretty situational.
Doubles do exist in Poké-Rogue, right?
Yeah, the literal next battle was a double battle. Bless you.
Someday I'll have a fire move for this Capsea kid.
He gets it weirdly late, like right before he evolves or something.
Well, he evolves with a Leaf Stone, doesn't he?
Firestone.
Firestone. Same thing.
Yes, leaf and firestones are in fact the same thing.
But like he doesn't get it till like
Well, again,
28.
Capsicid is pure grass. It's not a fire type. So the only fire type move it gets is Sunny Day. Let's go villain. Gets a couple of fire moves that, just by reminder, both Fire Fang. And when it evolves, it learns both Spicy Extract and Flamethrower. The Spicy Extract is grass. Otherwise, the only other fire move it gets via level up besides Sunny Day is Overheat, level 48. Like I said, it learns Flamethrower when it evolves.
Could you look up for me if there's like a fairly early guaranteed Firestone somewhere?
There is almost certainly.
There's certainly one stone.
Oh, it's got hard. It's gonna take a while.
Your mom's gonna take a while.
It can't be switched out because I used Ingrain. God damn it, I ruined myself. I will win. It's just gonna take me a million billion years.
A million billion years.
You can buy it after 3 gym badges.
After 3 gym what?
Gym badges. I'm going through every bodily function here, just right in a row.
There's some that I hope you're not going through.
Stop using Smiggity Smackdown on me.
He won't.
All of the Firestones seem to be in the East Province. It is a reward for Terra raid battles at any start level. But the static ones, and even the incidental ones, all seem to be in the East Provinces 2 and 3.
Okay.
I think I should lose.
And if you really need me to, I can trade you.
Meh.
Kind of in that section of the game that's kind of as you get near the worm.
Yeah.
You can kind of rush it.
I might, but I don't need to make that decision tonight. This is a fairy.
He's a fair.
Do it.
They're gonna do it.
You bastard man. Pull out my sleep counter. My soft sleep counter.
I'm posting that picture of Amy Lee into the Discord, which you can see by typing in !Discord into the chat. But I'm doing that so that your small will wake me up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alicia, the musician, has been defeated. Does Toad School, etc., get like Earth Power or some kind of fun special ground move?
I mean, eventually it gets Earth Power.
Okay.
In a place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal and light will pour out again.
It evolves at level 30. Unfortunately for Ground Stab, you are stuck with Mud Slap until level 24, where it learns Mud Shot. If you withhold it from evolving, it will learn Earth Power at 48. When you evolve it, it'll learn it at 54.
That's pretty late.
Maybe you'll get a TM for it early.
Maybe. It's not real late relative to where you get it.
I think you can get Toad's Cool pretty early.
Yeah, you're right. You get it outside of the.
I think it's kind of near the bug gym.
No. It's by the normal gym. I don't think it is. I don't think it is by the bug gym.
Kind of remember a place where you can get it not far from the bug gym, but I may be missing. Oh, Red Rescue Team for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, shit. For the Game Boy?
For the GBA, so you have to have the expansion pack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm over these hiccups.
They're not over you.
I've noticed.
I think I heard Alexis hiccuping in the other room a little bit ago.
And you let her spread them to me, Rusty? Irresponsible.
Twinsies.
I'll come back and fight this mighty guy later. It's a cloth. I'll try my bird on it.
Isn't that one of the dudes from Naruto, Mighty Guy?
Oh no, it knows rock moves.
Yeah, no problem for a team of grass types, right?
So far, Smoliv has been kind of the MVP.
You did start out at a slightly higher level.
Damn. He's got fighting moves. Cloth sucks. I hate it. Hits me with an electric move, I'm gonna shit.
But will they be bricks?
Gonna be honest, not a fan of cloth.
Yeah, he's the son of a bitch.
I kind of like him. I like my weird ass rock types though.
I think his shiny color is also dope.
Like blue, right?
Yeah,
It's true.
he's like blueberry blue.
He's a dope shiny. He's Gallade blue.
Did you know?
I did. I knew all of these things. I have yet to receive new information.
Toad School can be found like everywhere.
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Basically, the only place it can't be found is near Alfornada, kind of in the rivery area that leads up to the mountain in west central Paldea. It's not on the mountain, and it's not really very common in the quarry area or the area near the fighting base. It's not on the lake.
It's not on the lake, okay.
Basically everywhere.
I crunch.
He's a crunchy boy.
Thank you for coming up and getting rid of your phlegm at us, Crunch. We love that.
He's considerate, thoughtful.
He thought you wanted some.
Thanks.
And when he gives you more, that's him saying you're welcome. Lotad is evolving.
Is this your first evolution?
It is. He needs a water stone to get beyond this, right?
Correct.
Okay.
He's a Lombre Ombre.
Ombre. God.
And I think that's a good time to stop.
I agree.
We'll catch up with you guys on Sunday, which will now be Baldur's Gate because Adam is busy.
Yep.
Which means it will probably be Dragon Age.
Yeah. Hey. Still have a think.
Yeah, so we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.